They say in life we make decisions, and those decisions which we make in turn make the future which we end up having. And one thing I've come to realize is, regardless of where you're coming from, your ability to get to your dream, your destination in life, is completely dependent on the decision you make through your journey. Regardless of your career, regardless of what you do in life, your ability to get to that point in life which you envisage yourself, which you desire for yourself, is absolutely dependent on the decisions you make. Not on the decisions other people around you make, but on the decisions you make for you. And I'll give you a very practical example. You see, when I first came to the UK about 12 years ago now, I think, I did my master's, and I decided within me when I got working 10 years ago that before I hit the age of 40, I will be retired. Now, at that point, I had no idea what I will be earning the next year. I had no idea what I will be earning, at the age of 38, at the age of 39, or what company I'll be working for. But I set myself a goal, a long-term goal, a 10 years goal that says by the time I get to this age, I don't want to be in a position where I'll be working for anybody. And should I decide to work, I will be doing that job because that is what I love doing, not for the money. And the fact of the matter is, most of us out there who are working in different establishments, different companies and whatsoever, the only reason we're doing the job we're doing today is because we need that money to keep going. And that is fair. That is fair. Because after all we seek in life is freedom. Freedom to do what we want to do, when we want to do it, how we want to do it. And we've come to a world where it is the case, or it is a norm, that in order to have that freedom, you must have money. Because money has been made the king. It's a cash is king. Money has been made the king in the world we live in. So in order to have that freedom which you so desire for yourself, the freedom to travel, the freedom to do whatever you want to do, when you want to do it and how you want to do it, you need to have certain leverage in terms of financial, robustness. So you can afford that which you want. You won't have to worry about money. And that is a singular reason most of us went into our 9 to 5, doing whatever we do. But the challenge there is, most people have lost focus of why they got that job in the first place. So now they are stuck. They've now joined the rat race of working, getting paid at the end of the month, blowing all of the cash, working again, being miserable on the job, waiting for the end of the month, blowing all of the cash. And the question is, how long will that go on? As smart as the system is, the system then says to you, if you go on in this rat race until you get to the point of 65, 70, which they call retirement age, you will have your, what's it called now? You have your pension fund, and you'll be able to live that life you want to live. But let's think about it. How many 70-year-olds out there can actually live the life they aspire or dreamt for themselves when they were 20? How many 65-year-olds out there can actually travel the world like they could have done in their 30s, in their 40s, or can actually do the things that the young lads are doing? Now, this is the beauty, and this is what I love about my generation. After all, they said, if we know better, we will do better. And we know better because we have seen the older generation, we have seen our fathers being tricked by the system, telling them if you work all your life, you will have that which you desire. But then, the children of the elites are living their life today. The elites are living their life today, but yet is a promise to us for the future. And a lot of people are still caught up in that. Now, the fact of the matter is, most of you out there watching me this very day, you already know this. And you don't want to wait till you're old to have that life. That's why you want to live that life today. And the things I'm saying to you are not unique. They are not secrets. They are not true because I said them, but I say them to you because they are true, because they are common knowledge, common experience. These are common desires, things we all want for ourselves. But the bottom line is, whilst all of us know this, most people don't know how to get from point A to point B. And getting from that point where you are today, that point where you desire financial freedom, that point where you desire a stable and happy relationship, that point where you desire just to be happy, to a point where you are actually living that life, you have that financial freedom, you have a stable, happy relationship, you have that loving family, whatever it is you desire and dream of for you, from that point where you aspire for it to a point where you live in it. All it takes from this point to this point is decision making. Your ability to make the right decision. It is not a function of how much you're earning. It is not a function of the company you're working for, the establishment you're working for. It is not a function of where you began from, your origination. I promise you, I myself did not come from a very rich home. But I'm 39 today and I'm sitting in front of this camera telling you, I'm at that point where I have not a single financial worry. I don't have to work for the rest of my life if I don't want to. And the reason I do these videos is because this is my passion. When I found my gift that I can speak, I'm able to motivate people. I'm able to use words to explain to you and bring my story to life and help it get you to a point where your life, you're inspired. I decided that that is what I want to do. Here's the fact of the matter. If I want to make quick money today, of course, in the UK, I know the primary need of man, wherever you are in the world, is food, housing, those are some critical primary need. I'll go into housing development. You develop houses, you flip them, you make money. It's about what I don't want to do is, I don't want to develop houses. I want to develop individuals. I want to develop people. Someone said to me the other time and said, knowledge, you're good at what you do. But the problem is, you keep focusing on trying to help the poor rather than trying to help the elite live their life. That way you make more money from the elite. Again, we live in a world where a lot of people believe everything we do is all centered around money. How much money is enough money? Again, in life, we make decisions. Those decisions will make your future. How much money is enough money? How much do you need to have for you to feel satisfied and go after your passion? How much do you need to have for you to betray your values? How much do you need to have in your bank account for you to feel enough is enough? I've had enough of this. I can't continue to mortgage my life, my future to a 9-to-5 job, to a manager who has no clue what they are doing, yet they want to control my life. How much do you need to have before you realize that the only thing you can get back in life is time? In life, we make decisions, and those decisions in turn makes our future. I'm strongly hoping and believing that as you continue to watch my video, you pick up on the little things that got me from where I started from to where I am today. Because after all, in life, some things are taught and some things are caught. But if you have something explicit you need guidance on, you need support on, please, please, please reach out, drop me a message. Myself and my team were more than happy to guide you, to handhold you so you can reach and live your dreams. Because after all, no man can be an island. After all, you cannot isolate yourself in life and expect to be successful. The journey is easier traveled if you have the guidance of someone who's gone through that route, someone who's navigated that route, the difficulties, the complexities of the road. They can then direct you and tell you when to run, when to walk, when to be vigilant, and when to just float through. Because I promise you, life doesn't make it easy for any of us. It doesn't make it easy.